Hi. Everyone told you 2026 was going to be the year that the shore market finally bounced back. Remember that? Well, it didn't. At least not the way people expected. And if you're buying or you're selling, or maybe you're just watching from the sidelines down here at the Jersey Shore, what's actually happening right now is more important than what any of the headlines predicted. So stick with me for the next few minutes because I'm going to break down exactly what's going on and what it means for you. There's a link below for a free discovery call. Feel free to use it. So here's the thing. Coming out of last year, a lot of experts, agents, economists, even the big real estate outlets were calling for a rebound. They were like, it's going to rebound this spring. We're going to have more buyers, more listings. Things are going to loosen up. Well, that's not really what we got. Instead, this spring has been slower and steadier, more cautious than a lot of people anticipated. Let's face it, mortgage rates are still elevated. We're still sitting in the high sixes to low sevens. Buyers aren't rushing anymore. They're taking their time. They're doing their homework. And honestly, it's a pretty different vibe than what we saw the past few years. I'm welcoming it, tell you the truth. Now, let me talk about specifics because the market is slower and that doesn't really tell you anything on its own. So here in Ocean City, what I'm seeing, inventory is up, not by much, but it's up compared to this time last year. We have about 8% more listings sitting active than we did last year. Homes are staying on the market, average days, 52 days. And the prices, they're still climbing, but they're climbing slower. With the median sales price up a tad to 1.4 million. The buyers they're not waiving contingencies. They're going through inspections and they're negotiating closing costs. This was not happening a few years ago. But here's what actually surprised me the most this spring. And it's the part most people aren't talking about. So I want you to stay with me for this next part. I think you'll find it very interesting and ever so important. A slower market doesn't mean a bad market. It just means the game has changed. And it's depending on which side of the table you're on. If you're a buyer, this is actually one of the more reasonable windows we've had for quite some time. You're not competing against 15 offers. You have time to actually think, get an inspection, negotiate a little bit more. That wasn't the reality 2 or 3 summers ago. And if you're a seller, that has also changed. You just can't list it, slap a number on it, and expect a bidding war in 48 hours. Pricing it right from day one matters more now than ever before because the buyers are being patient now. They'll wait you out if the price feels off. And that doesn't help you as a seller. And that's really the story of this whole spring market. It's not a crash. It's not a boom. It's a market that's asking everyone to be a little bit more thoughtful. Now, here's the part that hasn't changed at all, no matter what rates are doing or how many houses are sitting on the market. And it's honestly the most important thing I want you to take away from this video. Markets shift, inventory changes, interest rates rise and fall. That's just the nature of it. It always has been and always will be. But real estate, at the end of any day, has never really been about the market. It's about helping people. It's about helping people make good decisions in changing circumstances. Whether rates are at 3% or 7%. Do you know that we purchased our house at 15%? So whether it's a seller's market or a buyer's market, whether inventory is tight down at the shore or sitting for the first time in years, the job doesn't change. It's still about sitting down with someone, understanding what they actually need and want, and then giving them the honest picture. Not a version of the picture that gets a listing signed, not the version that rushes an offer, the real version. That's why, especially in this market, slower, more cautious, harder to read, having someone in your corner who communicate. I'm JoAnn Donahue. With 4 generations of roots along this Jersey shore and 27 years of helping buyers and sellers just like you, and it's my love for the shore that keeps me putting myself out here to help people like yourself navigate your real estate dreams. Feel free to click the link below. It's a free 15-minute discovery call. There's no spin, there's no pressure, there's no agenda on my part. I simply want to help you understand what's going on and to help you make the right decision for you and your family, and possibly help your dreams come true of owning here on the Jersey Shore. I hope to see you on the next one. Thanks for spending time with me.